fabulous readings Mother Church gives us today. It's important to understand that there's a difference between being helpless and hopeless. They may sound alike, and at times they look alike, but there is a difference between helpless and hopeless. This man is helpless. Bartimaeus is helpless. It tells us, his name Bartimaeus means son of Timaeus. Jesus would be Jesu, Bar Joseph, son of Joseph. They tell us who his father is. Well, it's his father's job to take care of the man. You know, in our day we have St. Joe's Center over there for the kids with special needs. The Association for the Blind puts on the Dream Game football game so they can have funds to help blind people. That didn't exist in Jesus' day. That was up for the family to take care of the person with a terrible need like blindness. Either the father had abandoned the man, possible. Maybe the father was dead, possible. In any case, he's not only blind, now he's out there with the tin cup. There's nobody who's going to help him. The family has either lost him or written him off or whatever. I don't know. It doesn't tell us. But he is helpless. He reminds me, most of us in this building are pretty old people. We remember the guy who used to sit outside Kresge and Woolworths on Lackawanna Avenue selling the pencils behind his walker. I don't know where he got the pencils from. He sat there every day, just holding, please make a donation. I'll give you a pencil. Pretty pathetic figure from my youth. I still remember him. A long time ago. He's helpless. Nobody cares here. They're looking for pennies. But that's not hopeless. He's helpless, but he's not hopeless. He has faith. What's the first thing he says? Son of David. He knew who this was. He knew his fancy title. And Jesus even said, you've got faith. Your faith has saved you. He was persistent. He kept calling out. They told him, shut up. He kept calling out. And he had courage. He threw his cloak away and came running up. Guy's got guts. Faith plus persistence plus courage equals hope. He's got hope. Next thing you know, he's also got sight. He's helpless, but he's not hopeless. What a powerful message that is for us. I spend a good deal of my time dealing with people who appear to be helpless and maybe crossing over to hopeless. The alcoholic is an addict. He just can't help himself. He has to drink. And he's going to end up in the gutter. But as AA teaches, you have to say you turn it over to a higher power. Call it what you want. We call it God. And he may go into rehab. He's going to be an alcoholic the rest of his life. And he'll announce himself saying, I am Joe and I'm an alcoholic. He's going to have to deal with it his whole life. And he has the courage to go get help and to do a searing look at his own life. That's what if any of you know or are an alcoholic, you know what I'm talking about. And if you can do that, he can turn his life around, or she can turn her life around. It's not hopeless. He may be helpless before the bottle, but he's not hopeless. And if he has the faith and the persistence and the courage, he can turn his life around. To be honest with you, that's what I largely deal with in the hospitals. And I'm allied every day anointing somebody, and they're all going to die. That's why they call me. But if they have faith, and if they called me, they probably do have some faith. Somebody in that room has faith. Then I can't cure them. I don't have that. And there ain't no doctor who can cure them. Mom's going to die. Dad's going to die. But if we can find faith, and usually there's some that might be buried, we can say, let's work and pray here so that Mom can die with dignity, live with grace and die with dignity. All of a sudden it becomes a spiritual moment. It does. And you can feel God's presence. It's helpful. I can't help the person get better. But we can find hope of heaven and faith and maybe making peace in the family where there's been some tension. Where you see it is in the prisons. You notice how many prisoners have their Bible in? They know they need faith. They're going to be there a long time, some of them. They better have courage and persistence. They're not getting out tomorrow. But religion helps them find hope. It's helpless. They may have a long sentence, but they're not hopeless. Life can have some meaning. See how that happens? Maybe just call that grace and hope. Notice when the man got better, he followed Jesus. He became a disciple. I have lots of members in this parish. We have like 2,000 families. We register new ones every day. Ask Gerard here, he'll tell you. We don't need members, we need disciples. We need disciples, people who follow Jesus with hope and love. They said, Jesus is calling you, and the man gets up. He's calling you and me too. Let us stand, my friends, and we'll profess our